Alright, so I just came back from the AutoZone after chatting with them for a bit. I'm gonna clean up that oil spill because I got brake cleaner, and I'm gonna just brake cleaner, mop it out, and then clear all the dust. Put the car on the jack real quick. I know it's on ramps, but put it up on the jack so I could jack it up even higher. Or I think I'd do it like that and just put a jack on it. I'll see what's up. Next part will be when I'm already have the tire removed and getting ready to do the install. I'll be back. Alright guys, I got a confession. I broke that part to the radiator. It was spilling coolant everywhere, so I took it out. I'm gonna take it to AutoZone, see if they have a nipple like this. I guess it just screws on. And then the Honda, the inner tie rod on the passenger side is shaking up. I can't even go like 45 miles an hour without it vibrating like crazy. That's why it's on the jack, because I had to make sure I'm purchasing the right thing. I bought both sides just in case this side's bad, and if it ain't bad, I'll just have one side ready. Other than that, I'm gonna have to tighten up the tires to the Miata so I could drop it off the jacks, move it over to the Honda, or not the jacks, the jack stand, move it over to the Honda and start working on the replacements. So it's not another install, it's just replacements to the Honda. And I bought super cheap ones because, hey, it's gonna get swapped anyway, so in the future, and hopefully these ones last long enough. But let's get my day going. Alright, car is on jack stands. I came back from eating some breakfast, even though it's like pretty late. I ate breakfast, started watching some videos because other YouTubers uploaded some videos, so I just wanted to watch. But I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna use this primer to show where the bolt's supposed to be when it's on there, and then I'll measure out the lengths so that I can get it equal and not mess with the alignment too much. I know it's not the best way to do it, but that's the only way I can think of how. It is my first time doing these type of things, so I'm gonna set you guys up and I'll show you what's wrong with the tie rods. So apparently you can tell when the tie rods are done when you grab both sides of the wheel and shake it up. Like mine's not shaking too much, but there is some play. The bolts are all tight for the lugs. I'm gonna remove the tire and you'll see, not the tire, the wheel, and you're gonna see the tie rod shaking very dramatically. Finally set you up, but apparently it's not supposed to do that, nor this, and the boot's already done. We're gonna take this guy off, pop him out, and then unbolt him from here, and I think take this guy out and then use the tie rod puller to unbolt it from there, I believe. Comes out, and I'll clean up all this mess, and then I think that's how it goes. But well, like I said, it's my first time. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so just loosened it up, left it flush with the bolt and that, and I tried using this guy, but I guess it's too too tight in here, or I'm just too stupid to put it on. So what I did is got a rubber mallet, and I'm gonna hit it. There you go. Take it off. There you go. And down, this thing's all crusty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ball joint's not supposed to be like that, because this is a new one. It barely even wants to move. You know, I'm forcing it. So that's how you can tell it's shot, I guess. According to videos I saw. Alright, I'm gonna paint this real quick so I know where it's supposed to be at, but I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more so I could paint it easier. I don't know what I'm talking about. You'll see on the video. I think it's 3/4 because that's what fits over. But upon I record this part, cause I need the camera out of the way, so I need some leverage. So I'll just crack it open and then I'll show you what I did. Alright, so I took it off using this guy. All you have to do is loosen up this nut, bolt, whatever you want to call it, and then count how many times it took you to spin out. For me, it was 18. I just wrote it with my greasy fingers onto the floor, right by the tie rod end, outer. I don't know why I kept that broken boot on, but I left it there. Took 18 spins, basically 18 and a half, and now you need to take off the boot. Give me a sec, I'm gonna figure it out. It's probably stuck by a zip tie or something. But it's like, again, super greasy down there. So, back. Whew! That was let's call it a bitch and a half. I had to remove the boot. It took, maybe this took like 5 minutes to take off, because it was like so stuck, so I got a pair of scissors, sliced it out. But what was the most difficult thing was this, let me go get it, the aluminum zip tie. Put a flathead and everything, didn't want to crack at all. So I kept on stuffing it until it just snapped, finally. Woo! That took forever. Alright, so once you get to this point, you're supposed to put on the wrench tool onto this guy right here, and I guess it'll spin it out free. So let me go get that real quick. Let me stop ranting, get up, get some energy. I'll probably stop for a Gatorade real quick, but that's the next step. Alright, so you got your inner tie rod tool. And if you're like me, trying to figure out how it works, oh damn, you need to grab one of these things that fit over. To be honest, I don't even know where it's supposed to fit over. It's supposed to fit over something. Over there, I get my example right here, and I guess it's supposed to fit over right here. Makes more sense. Yeah, guess so. Yep. But now you have to find the size that fits. And alright, so once you have it in your tool, you poke it into this guy and sit in there somehow blindly. think this is like grease or anti-seize that goes in the inner part right here. So I'm gonna just rub some on this and then like leave a dab in there. It doesn't specify what it is. There's no instructions. So let's wish for the best. Camera. Oh. Bruh, I forgot the most important part. The boot. And I'm gonna go down there and put some zip ties. So I'm gonna move the camera out of the way. So I'll show you how it looked like after I put those zip ties. So the big one's supposed to go towards the rear, and the small one goes right here. So I'll be back. Woo! So I don't know. Hold up, give me a sec. I don't know if you can see back there. There's a hose. That hose connects to a nipple. And that nipple is so hard to get on. So I'm pretty sure I need more power steering. I just looked at my power steering bottle and it looked close to empty. But that's zip tie number 1 right there. Zip tie number 2. And I tied the nut already right there. I don't know how good. But now it's time for this guy right here. That guy. So that's about it you need to do. I'm not sure if I have to do the other one, so I'm gonna check after I finish this side, of course. But most of the time, if I had the correct tools, it wouldn't super easy. But since there was ups and downs, it got pretty hard and frustrating. But yeah, it's just all having the right tools. And again, if you had a lift, because being on the floor kind of sucks. You can't really see when you're laying down. You can't see if you have leverage there, you got leverage there. It's better if you could just poke around and see what's up. Plus this light also helped, but the only thing that sucked, it kept getting really hot, and I couldn't even hold it for long. So I had to shut it off for a while and then use my flashlight on my phone, which kind of started dying. But I'm gonna finish this side, finish the other side. I'm gonna just do it because you know what, I need to both sides, and then I'm gonna go out for a test drive and see how it feels. But yeah, we'll be back. Whew. All right, guys, finally done. Whew, I'm tired. Had to rush a little bit because I had to return that guy, and I was gonna kind of getting pissed off on the other side. I guess the boot wasn't fitting on as easily as this side did. And once I finally put it on, put the zip tie on, it tore. So it's still on there, like it has the zip tie on there. And I checked to make sure this guy didn't tear as well. So I'm gonna drive a little bit. I'm gonna see if I could go get some power steering, wash up real quick, or wash up then get power steering. But time for a test drive. I'll let you guys know, see if it got rid of my problem. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the problem was this wheel right here was jumping up and down violently. So we'll see if it stopped. I'll clean up my mess either when I come back or tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna start doing something. All right, time for the test drive. Hooked onto Civic. You get over here. I caught my first trout real quick.